college football. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if that can shake out rankings in this one. And the Blues will kick it away. Move from inside. Didn't find any cover to be stopped at the 17. So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense will have the first possession of the game. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can sometimes down consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the guy has to show up.
And they get him down before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. He was on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Leaves it with the back. Front before the defense finally makes the stop.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
And the Hawkeyes come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He's going to look for a man on third and short. As he threw it and couldn't deliver the football, it's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Hawkeyes have this offense rolling. Off play action on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. On the chains now on second and long. They'll give it to the back. He's dragged 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Talking to their coaches, they said, we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Absolutely perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
So Duke's offense will go to work for the first time. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC.
Intercepted in the first drive. Ends with a pick. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Great spot to attack there. Right off the turnover. Try to strike and keep them reeling.
Absolutely. Coaching 101. Sudden change. When you create a turnover and you get the ball back on offense, attack, attack, attack. Use the momentum. Try to make a big play.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. It's a draw. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? Throws to the top. And a mid-opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. It's good. The lead is 6 in the first.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last. They got him free for down to the 43. The Blue Devils come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Quarterback on the keep. First down still good. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The offense set for a first down play. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Now he's got it all to the 20-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
Well, football in the snow oftentimes is more fun for fans watching than it is for players out there on the field, because it is hard to hold on to the football like that guy just found out right there.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Still on his feet at the 45. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. The short hands, it's Moulton. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Blue Devils have a chance to make that turnover pay off as they come to the line. Power football with the run. Gets it past the first down marker and still running.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. That's caught. It's Brown. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Kinnick is having a connection fit to try to help the D on third down. Here's the handoff. Running to Green. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of third and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off and they pick it up.
Yeah, and you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly to the tight end. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Blue Devils are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to sneak it.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. To the ground. He's got it again. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by that defender. I mean, he timed that snap count perfectly, got into the backfield and created the negative play.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. He caught it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. A first down run in the red zone. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second and goal for the offense. Trying to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Duke. Extra point here will give them the lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
On the run from inside his own 5.
Returner is tackled down at the 26.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. They've had a couple of drives bogged down, had to settle for field goals, and now they'll try to get it into the end zone this time. Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. He leaves it with his back. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Now this offense facing a third and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
That's a really good break on the football. He sees the ball come out, and he hits him right as he's catching it. Nice job of dislodging the football from the receiver. That's a good play by the defensive back.
And the Hawkeyes will try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. This offense has it with really good field position. Reads it, fires complete.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom, I'm going to throw this slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
The Blue Devils can really attack on this 2nd and short. Finds his tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
It's so hard to play defense when you've got things in front of you. Everybody going one direction, somebody coming back the other direction. You can't trust your eyes. Really good job by the offense, giving you some eye candy, something to look at so it wasn't easy coming downhill right at you. Hard to diagnose plays.
Looking for the goal line. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
Now on 2nd and goal. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me.
He's looking deep. Makes the grab down the left side. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Gonna look downfield again. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, and everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. Oh, they're after him. Takes a hit as he fires. Pick off! What a play by this defense. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Blue Devils can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5.
And this is an offense that really relies on its running game on that second down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get a first.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll do it himself. Makes it past the marker. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Blue Devils have their offense in high gear. They'll toss it to the left. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1.
Offense trying to go pitch and trying to get to the outside, but how about the speed on defense, scraping down the line of scrimmage, rallying to the football and creating a negative play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead at halftime. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Blue Devils will have it 1st and 10. Quarterback keeps it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
The Blue Devils kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Duke. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really, really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it. Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Gill. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down.
When you get man coverage, you definitely like taking advantage of the inside really quickly. Running a nice slant rack real quick, being physical, getting on the inside, quarterback putting it right on the money.
Finds his man. It's Gill. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
Such a great job by the defensive back, dropping beyond the sticks, understanding where the ball's going, breaking on the football. Great eyes, great vision, and great hands. Looked like a wide receiver getting that INT.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
And the Blue Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Makes the grab. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
Timeout.
Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The Blue Devils will line it up on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. On target to the left. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And in the waning seconds of the 1st half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is even bigger. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Iowa City has given us a fun 1st half. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. With that said, let's kick it back to the guys inside Kinnick Stadium.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Wants to keep it in the air. It's caught. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Yeah, this is simple pitch and catch. Quarterback and wide receiver have done this 4 million times in the offseason. He catches, waits for him to take a couple steps, boom, fires it right on his chest. They can complete this probably with their eyes closed. They've ran this route so many times together.
How about the job and recognition by the defense? They knew exactly what they were trying to set up, and they had multiple defenders surrounding that intended target so that there was nowhere for him to go once he caught the ball.
works his way through the traffic, and he picks up 8 yards on the play, and this one's much more manageable on 4th and 3. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy, you put the football on the ground and you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
And they're featuring this guy all day long. Now he's over 150 yards. Great job by the offense. This is a matchup I'm going to take advantage. He's taking advantage of it all game long.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Slants against man. That wide receiver has to win right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback timing with the wide receiver, put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too and got to hold on to that thing.
It's caught. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver, just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy, and I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on a slant, you're going to get hit. Nice job securing the catch, making the play.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Unloads to the wideout. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, you're seeing this offense and their aggressiveness early in this game. Opening drive, 3rd down, taking a shot into the end zone. They don't get it. So do you stay aggressive now on 4th down and try to go for it?
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Blasted as he lets it go. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal.
That's some great toughness by the quarterback. Hanging in the pocket. Listen, knowing you're going to get smacked and still being able to deliver the football down the field. Good toughness by that quarterback.
The Hawkeyes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Power ahead. He goes in for the 2, and now they've got it down to 10. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Jones. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on third down. Run the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's King. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. To the ground with the back. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. And the Blue Devils come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll run the sneak for it.
And I tell you what, why would you not do this? I love it. Short yardage situation, get your QB sneak. You've already got everything going. You got a few first downs. You got that momentum on your side. Just get the first down, get that new set of downs. Now, if you want to go attack now.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? The give to the tailback. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Pulls and fired complete. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. They get the conversion there. He used his size and nice moves to get past the chains.
And I like that. 3rd and short. Find the big fella, the soft hands, make a quick little move, make the completion, get the first down.
Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Third down, red zone play, crowd alive. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
You know, if you're going to defend the slant route, you've got to be physical near the line of scrimmage. You saw that on defense there.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Back to pass. Throwing right. Got his man. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Hawkeyes line up, try trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Fires to the right. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
He'll get a fresh set it down, stopped at the 31-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Gill. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And now take over 1st and 10.
Gonna run it, it's Castle. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The give to the running back from the shotgun. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the 4th quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
And the pass is incomplete and jarred loose by the hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Quick completion to the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Blue Devils are threatening in the red zone. The give on the counter. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. He'll keep it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. 3rd down, and these fans trying to make it impossible to communicate. Looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Never a doubt. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play?
Taking it the other way. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Blue Devils. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Fires to the wideout. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Great place to start for this offense. They send the tight end in motion. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. They'll run it from the gun. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking for a deep man. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's not afraid to go deep. And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which colored jerseys they're wearing? Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. trying to steamroll his way in. He'll be brought down to the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. The snap sets up the throw. Got it behind the line. It's Castle. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. Dead center perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Iowa has the ball back on offense. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
Got a man. It's Phillips. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Hawkeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Grabbed behind the line, it's Brown. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Guys, this is